Well, welcome to another episode of Double Dunn's Garage. This is Michael, and ran into a situation. What do you mean by that? Alright, well, the other day I was fixing up the exhaust, the big stinking leaks I had in the exhaust on, I think it's this side. Yeah, it was this side. Anyway, I welded it all up. Horrible welding. But I was also filling a big gap. And took it for a drive. Actually, I can see it from right here. Water pump's leaking like a sieve. In between the block and the pump. Like, yeah, like bad. I can literally see it drip as we're speaking. So yeah, it's leaking water. So we need to replace the water pump gasket. And what's involved in that? I squished my stomach, sorry. Really disconnect your battery. You pull your clutch fan, pull your upper hose. Some people don't. I'm going to, because I'm going to replace the thermostat and go through all this. I'm going to pull you gotta pull your alternator, and I'm going to pull a bunch of things because I need to pull the AC cord that's in the front in here out, give it a little bit more air. It doesn't have AC anymore, so who cares? And I want to paint everything while I have it out and just do a quick inspection. I think whoever put the water pump on it probably just used gasket sealer. Kind of looks like it. And no gasket. They might have just thrown it on there, which in turn caused a huge leak, which is leaking right now as we speak. And also I'm going to work on my power steering a little bit, try to get that belt a little straighter. It's off a little bit last time we were working on it. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'll get back with you. Okay. Okay, well, so far we ran into something that needs to be repaired. These go into the front of the fan. Well, they're too darn long, number one. They have a bunch of washers on them. And there's only 3 of them in there. So that's not going to work. Can't have 3, want 4. So, sorry for the close up. We haven't got too far down yet. Just getting the radiator drained right now there. But yeah, it's coming along. And do the power steering pump next. While we're waiting for the radiator drain, we'll do that one. We'll do the alternator, get it undone. I'm probably just going to set it off to the side. Maybe. If not, I'll just completely unbolt it. No big deal. 3 wires. 2 wires. 1 and 2. A plug-in wire. Who cares? But yeah, these aren't what you're supposed to have in there. You're supposed to have 4 shorter ones. About half. Not half as long. Probably about 1/4 of an inch off of these. So we'll go about that far in. So yeah, I'd say about 1/4 of an inch off of them. Okay. Okay. Well, we found the issue. That's all kind of just shot right there. And it went through from end to end. I don't think there's a gasket there. Oh my god. There's just gasket sealer. Oh no, there's a part of a gasket. There's a gasket right there.
Yeah, see right there, there's your issue right there. But they should never come off that easy.
No, there's like gasket sealer just around them.
There should be a gasket sealer around here.
Yeah, just a thin layer too.
I want to pull this off.
Yeah, we have that. So
yeah. See, look at these. Look at those gaskets.
Yeah.
Look how clean they are. Other than some gasket sealer down there, that's the wrong way to do that. Should be a gasket, so there's thin layer gasket sealer around here, and then your gasket on there.
Yeah.
That way you wouldn't have that failure.
And we found a few bolts that didn't have washers on them that should. And take a look over. Look at the fluid, guys. I've known this. I've known that this is pretty nasty. But anyway, look in there. Looks like everything's good in there. I'll tighten all that up and check it. I might see if I can find a 2-pulley system. If not, 3-pulley will work. Whatever.
We got 2-pulley in the garage.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the problem. Right over there. It was leaking right directly down.
I had to go around and check all these while I was at it.
Yep.
Very gently.
Yeah.
He put an aftermarket one on and
did
a crappy job at it, I think. I hope he didn't do
the same
that way he did to that, since that's aftermarket. You know that?
Yep.
I hope he didn't do that.
And the top up here, this is like brown. Yeah.
That is nasty. I want to check that.
Yep, check and make sure it's tight. We ran into that with Dwight's 454.
Is that too small of a bolt for this?
No, they're pretty common. It's like 9/16 or 5/8. It's not so special. Well, yeah, yours a big block too.
Big block, yeah. Yeah, I had to go around and check those.
Yeah, I'll have to inspect all the bolts.
Washer on that one, washer on that one, washer on that one. Big ass washer on that one.
Wow.
Yeah, but that water pump was done wrong. That was
look at that fluid. The engine's not fried because it doesn't overheat and it doesn't steam or out the exhaust or anything. But yeah, it needs
used fluid in there or something.
Yeah, I know. So I got to take these out. It's just 2 bolts. I got to take this out. Then I'm going to work on taking the heater hoses off next, real quick.
Yeah, those need to be replaced.
And maybe we'll bust out a little bit more before we call it good. There's my power steering. Just set off to the side. It's fine. It's just resting on the header. No plugs or anything. All the plugs are underneath. So, yeah, I don't see any leaks from my power steering or anything. It looks okay. It doesn't look like it's damaged or anything. So I sealed that up pretty good, guys. That's good. It's off-centered. I need to fix that. I'll work on that a little bit, see if I can get that centered up. So yeah, we'll tighten up the bolts on the harmonic balancer and pulley and make sure everything's tight there. We'll go around this real quick. Just make sure these are tight as much as we can. And I'll check all the stuff on the... I might replace that fuel line, that rubber fuel line right there real fast too. It's kind of looks a little dry.
I would.
And I'm going to go up here, and if I have one of those Edelbrock things that drop down and forward, that steel rod, I'll show you what it looks like on my other engine. I'll put one of those on this, make it look cleaner.
We'll rig you up a spring.
Oh, here's the radiator. A little right there, but it didn't leak. And it built pressure. So, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about on that part real quick. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. Here, see how it goes from here. And it goes straight down like that. Sometimes people have seen that. Just a second. I want to get copyright. So yeah, that's got to go like that. And then it goes to my fuel line. So I have my fuel line like that. So just a small amount of rubber from A to B. So, maybe. Yes, I know. I need to work on this, sorry. Or get it running for you guys. Well, you're pulling apart the water pump now, so we might as well show you that.
Gosh, that was loose. Those are all loose as a goose. It's surprised that wasn't leaking.
This looks like a new water pump.
I think it is.
It's black.
But look how clean it is. There's no gasket material at all on there.
Whoever did the water pump gasket did not a great job. Just not.
Didn't know what they were doing.
There's my...
Harry, I need a haircut, man. We've got a new gasket for this. I don't know.
Yep. Oh goodness, yeah, it's kind of ripped.
That was ripped.
So yeah, we'll replace that.
Oh yeah, oh man.
It doesn't look horrible.
No.
Not great though. Weird. Look at that rust, half. What? See that? It's half rusty and half not rusty.
Yeah.
Get a load of that, people. It's like the water pump sat in water for a pretty long time. Look at that. Not rusty, rusty.
Yeah, give us your opinion on that.
Like the water pump sat for quite a while.
Engine in water? Did it get flooded or something?
No, I don't know. Why not ran for a while?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. Very interesting.
This is going to have to be dipped in the parts washer real quick and flushed out or something like that.
Maybe. That's weird.
Yeah, that is. Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It just needs to be cleaned up.
Yep. Okay, so it looks kind of like factory things to hold the heater hoses on, whatever these are called. My brain is let go. Never mind.
I think those are original hoses from
before. I know. We got the AC condenser out since obviously it was not being used. And we found some electrical issues way over here, but we'll fix those.
Yeah.
So right now we're getting the heater hoses off. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna close this video out as part 1. Probably just do a 2-part series of probably one watch do cleanup, but I'll show you reinstallation of everything and all that. So just a thing, this had just a crap load of cut off wires on it. So now, and it needs a little crossover, which I already cut, which had a cut off wire on it too. Basically, I gotta rebuild this. Kind of looks like. I think this one might be fine right here. Yeah, that's factory. Nothing else is, though. Well, maybe the other one behind it is factory. But look at this. Look at that. Good grief. And then down there, it's kind of just tied together. I'll untape it. Maybe it's okay, but I don't know. Anyway, it just had 2 extra wires. This is hot, people. This is directly from the starter, from the battery. So something touches that, you're gonna have problems. You're fry wiring. So that wasn't good. I wish I would have looked at that. Okay, and number 2, I see daylight right there. Yeah, so this, but I'm not gonna fix this right now. We'll fix this later. So yeah. Anyway. Everything looks pretty good. Like I said, again, we'll go through the bolts, tighten everything up. But everything else looked pretty good. I'm going to pull that. Maybe try to do a custom box. If I can't, I'll just put it back together. It's alright. But I'll strip it out and seal it. Definitely needs to be stripped out and sealed at least, okay? And I got to drop I'm going to drop the heater box too now, because I don't know how old that heater core is. Need to at least clean that out, inspect it, make sure there's no holes. So when it blows hot air, it blows in one spot. No mice get in there, stuff like that.
Maybe the original heater box.
It could be the original heater core because it has some really old clamps on it. Yeah. From 1984, so it ain't good. Anyway, We'll get her.
Yeah,
we'll get her.
Clean up and paint.
Yep. We're gonna finish up, and we're just gonna take our time and try to get done within this week by like Thursday.
It'll be done in the next couple days.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's pretty much where we're gonna end up finishing up. So
don't forget to hit like and comment on stuff for us.
Yep, and subscribe.
And subscribe, okay?
Any suggestions, anything you guys like to see more of, maybe work or something like that, or you just like to see videos like this where we're taking apart?
Yeah, and we haven't
whatever.
forgot about the 305 is in there.
Yep, I showed him that earlier how my fuel line is supposed to be.
This just took precedence right now.
Yep.
We just have to get this done first.
Okay, so for Double Duns Garage, this is Michael and Dwight.
I'm Dwight. Have a good one.
Yep.
There you go.